She is the host of Nosh with Tosh, and today she's in our kitchen making her famous turkey meatballs with broccolini. Please welcome back one of our very favorites, Natasha Feldman. It's so nice to have you. You're always so much fun. Even though we're not cooking pasta, I appreciate the all-day pressure.
We're not cooking pasta, but pasta does go well with meatballs, so I was like, we don't have it, but I'm representing
Why
anyway.
not? Exactly. And everyone up here at the counter, including Cameron, likes pasta and meatballs.
Especially meatballs.
So you guys dig in. These are, you're going to love these. These are very special, Cameron. So your special meatballs actually begin with your special sauce.
Yes.
It starts with their beautiful aromatics, just in olive oil, right?
Yes. I mean, olive oil, obviously. Not only for me, but for you.
Yes, I love
the whole
olive
Greek heritage thing. So this is the absolute secret to figuring out how to make turkey meatballs moist. Because oftentimes you kind of associate it with like cardboard or something that you need like a big glass of water for. But this, basically what we're doing is taking the sauteed onions, carrots, garlic, and that's gonna get macerated so that the texture is like way more even throughout the meatball.
So it's not a bunch of chunky carrots or onion or anything here.
And that really helps flavor them. And then to that we add our super duper magic ingredient, bread. Okay.
Instead of breadcrumbs.
Instead of breadcrumbs, super important. And there's 3 reasons. Reason number 1. Bread tastes better than breadcrumbs. Have you ever seen someone who's like, oh my God, you have to taste this breadcrumb. It's the best thing you've ever had. Like that.
No, they do say you have to taste this bread though.
That doesn't happen. 2, it's something that you already have going on in your home, which makes it super accessible, and you can use anything you have. I've even done it with gluten-free bread, and it's been super delicious.
Wow, interesting.
And thirdly, bread is more absorbent than breadcrumbs. So it's gonna help really like absorb the flavors, which also means you're absorbing more of the liquid, the texture.
Right.
That's how we make them super moist.
These are the most moist, is that the right word?
Most moist. Yeah. I call them not at all dry turkey meatballs.
Okay, exactly.
So that was Parmesan you just put in.
Yeah, and herbs.
Okay,
and so this is parsley?
Parsley and basil.
Oh, I love basil. So nice.
Is it possible to make moist meatballs without using bread?
Yes.
Is it?
It is, because really what's making them moist, a lot of it is like macerating the onions and garlic and getting them really even so that you don't have as much meat sticking to adhering to itself. So the bread helps a lot, but you can do it without no problem.
Okay, so we just bring this, woo! Wow, that's going wild. So we get this, we bring this together, and it eventually begins to look like this paste here.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Just like that.
So this is the secret sauce. So we toss this.
You put that in there with your turkey, and you mix it all together, and also add your 2 eggs.
You gotta get the eggs in.
And you're a pro at helping people get dinner on the table quick and easy. This is one of those recipes.
Yeah.
As you can very well see, look how quick that was.
Yeah, everything on my show, Nosh with Tosh, in case anyone hasn't seen it, it's all about like being really fun, super easy, really healthy, and just like a great way to make cooking way more feasible for a busy family.
Sure, exactly.
I'm like faking this, but they're already over here.
Right, you mix this all together. No, you mix together, you wash your hands. You get your hands pretty dirty making these meatballs.
All you're gonna do is you pat them into whatever size ball you want, and then we saute them. This is super duper duper important before they go in the oven. You saute them for 2 reasons. Everything has to have more than 1 reason.
Right.
And like for 3 reasons. So with the meatballs, you want to brown them, 1, because it helps them hold their shape.
Yes.
And 2, the Maillard reaction, which basically is what happens when you sear any meat. It makes it taste way better than boiled meat. Don't boil meat ever.
No, browned meat is delicious meat.
You gotta brown it.
When you get that crunchiness on it, ooh, it's so good. And it's obviously in olive oil.
Always, 100%.
Once again.
Must be the extra virgin olive oil.
So then we add just tomato sauce.
Yes.
From a jar?
From a jar. You know, here's how I feel. If you're making dinner, if you're getting dinner on the table for your family and you're having a good time doing it, you don't have to make every single thing by yourself. So this is just like the thing that I do to quicken it up a little, speed up the process.
And there's some really great tomato sauces on the market right now. Listen, if you have tomatoes that are going bad, be my guest and make it fresh, but why not? It's so much easier.
It's super tasty.
So then,
really good.
This goes in the oven.
Yes.
Again, for how long?
So we put them in at about 350, 375. Honestly, though, if you're going to make the broccolini, you could do them at 400 degrees since you have to get the oven that hot after, and do them 20-ish minutes until they're about 155 degrees.
But if you take the bread out, probably don't do them at that.
Correct. Correct. Yeah, without bread a little bit lower. We don't want to dry out your meatballs.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The bread really helps prevent them from getting dry. So
that's helpful to know.
So then after 20 minutes, we pull them out. Ta-da!
There they are.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Now, Those are gorgeous.
Go ahead.
Could you make a meatloaf with the same?
Absolutely.
Oh, what a great idea.
Because I just finally got that down.
And now
And now I'm gonna ruin it
Now you
for
have
you.
two recipes, the meatballs and the meatloaf. And you're serving this with delicious broccolini as opposed to broccoli. Why?
Well, if you ever had broccolini, you know that it is broccoli's superior cousin.
Right, it is.
So why would you have broccoli when you can have broccolini? It's really sweet. It's got a good crunch. Super fibrous. I love it.
And how do you prepare it?
And the 15th reason is that no.
How do you prepare it?
I loved that. So around about 400, 425 if your oven's a little bit. And I just do olive oil, salt, pepper, a little red pepper flakes if you like a little spice, and then
On a baking sheet.
on a baking sheet, toss them in.
There you
and
go.
then you're looking for them to still be nice and green, but to have a little bit of like browning around the top of it. And yeah, and then right before I serve them, a little bit of fresh lemon juice. I don't like to cook with lemon. You put it on at the end. Always,
I have to say,
always.
These are maybe the most moist meatballs ever, not just like turkey, like that I've
moistest?
ever
No,
had. Moistest.
Moistest.
They're really good.
Totally not a word, but we're gonna make it happen.
Are you sure it's
I'm
not
so
a word?
glad.